What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Mike Sasser, boudoir photographer in Los Angeles, California, and 50,000 subscribers. Are you guys crazy? Get out of here. Don't actually go anywhere. Definitely stay and watch this video and all the other videos I'm going to make. I've had some friends congratulate me on, what this is, getting up to 50,000. But really, it's us. The 50,000 doesn't represent anything other than you guys, the number of you who have been watching and who care. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, each and every one of you. If you watched a video, if you commented, if you liked, whatever it is, I really appreciate it. So I know 50,000 isn't like this huge, ridiculous number, but it has been a journey over the last 8 months, and I've learned a few things. So I wanted to share those with you, some things specifically to YouTube, some things just for business, whatever it is. I hope these help you out a little bit. All right, guys, let's get into it. So the very first thing I learned is that consistency is key. So I've decided to try to upload at least one YouTube video every week for the last 8 months, and that has not been easy by any means, but it has kept me on a schedule. The deadlines have made sure that I get things up. And I believe that consistency has allowed me to grow in the way that I have. Some people will make one really amazing video and it goes viral, but you'll see that their subscriber count, the number of people that are dedicated to seeing them week after week, is relatively low. But showing up week after week, I believe, is probably the main reason for my growth. Now let's think about this in terms of photography, boudoir photography. Posting an image on Instagram every day will show consistency. It'll remind people that you're there. It'll encourage them to interact. Posting to your stories, if you just post one story once a week, people aren't gonna be able to get to know you. So a little bit every day will encourage people, again, to interact, to get to know you, to grow with you. So whatever it is that you're working towards in life, remember, consistency is key. Do a little bit every day, do a little bit every week, and I promise that'll help you get closer to whatever your goals are. Okay, the second most important thing that I've learned is what I call is doing it is the only difference. So what do I mean by that? I'm sure we've all seen videos of somebody that we've seen maybe try to explain something and the lighting isn't very good, or the audio doesn't sound very good, or it seems kind of boring or not that interesting, and you've said to yourself, I could do it better than that. How many of you have seen like a campaign of something and you're like, those pictures aren't even that good. I could take better pictures than that. Why is that guy getting hired? Why is that person getting jobs? Why are they getting the views? And then I would ask you, how much are you putting yourself out there? How much are you making that video? It's much easier to say that person's video isn't good than it is to actually go out and make a better version of that video. And I used to do this a lot. I used to see people who had thriving YouTube channels and say, I don't understand, that's not that interesting, or I feel like I could do a better job. Why do so many people watch this person? But I said all those things without ever creating anything myself. So I just decided that I was going to do it. I think that's the biggest difference between a critic and a person who's putting themselves out there, who's growing, who's making money with their passion. Whatever it is, your YouTube channel, your photography business, your design business, writing music, whatever it is, stop judging how you could do it better and just actually go do it. And that kind of rolls into the next thing that I've learned, which is goal setting. What are your goals? And to me, I've changed my goals from perfection to getting to the next video. A lot of people say, oh, I'm a perfectionist. I can't do that because I have such high standards for myself. And every time I'm about to put it out, I'm like, it's not quite good enough, so I have to work on it more. I'm just too much of a perfectionist. And that's just dumb. That's just another excuse for you not to put yourself out there. So for me, instead of my goal making every video perfect, I made my goal to put this video out so that I could start working on the next video. People forget that this isn't going to be the last version of something that you create. I heard somebody say, I want to fail on the runway, not in the air. Okay, but even a pilot has to get in the air to practice. But every video, every photo shoot will be better than your previous one, especially when you're starting out. There's an old photographer adage that says, your first 10,000 pictures are your worst. So which one are you on? If you're trying to master photography before you get to 10,000 pictures, you'll never succeed. So make your goal the action, not the result. The next one is to make a deadline. Just put in your calendar deadlines for marketing, photo shoots, creative shoots, fixing your website, adding that page, whatever it is, create some deadlines. I'm not gonna harp on this, but I guarantee this will get you to actually complete the task that you have on your to-do list. Make a deadline. This next one, I really learned, I would say, from being on YouTube. You got a lot of people writing mean comments, disrespectful comments. You got a lot of people thanking you for the work that you're putting out there. Now, a lot of people, you know, they don't have a very hard shell. And so when somebody says something mean, disrespectful, it kind of makes them want to stop. YouTube has made me, you know, more or less immune to those, and I'll tell you why. I've now categorized this into two groups. People of whom this is for, and people of whom this is not for. So let's take this group. People who this is for. This is for aspiring photographers. This is for people who want to turn their part-time job into their full-time job. This is for people who want to take better pictures. This is for people who want to grow as a person. This is who these videos are for. This is who I spend all of this time sitting down here in my studio, setting up my light, buying the right gear, you know, going over and over again, writing out scripts for you guys to make sure that I'm staying on topic. This is who I'm putting in this time for. This other group is the group that says, your videos are dumb, this is an idiot video, you're shooting boudoir for the wrong reasons, you don't know how to use a reflector, your pictures suck, everybody knows we're here for the girls and not for you, so stop talking and show more women. Okay, that group I'm not making these videos for. And they can say whatever they want because they're not going to affect me because this group is so important to me. So whenever you're creating your art, whenever you're, you know, putting yourself out there, whenever you're sharing something new, whenever you're anything, know that there's a group of people for whom it's for. They're the people who are going to receive so much of it. They're the reason that you're creating it. Then there's this other group who you're not creating it for. And they can say whatever they want to say, and it doesn't matter. So this is especially for my male photographers who are afraid of starting to shoot boudoir for fear that people are going to call them creepy. You're not shooting boudoir for those people. You're shooting boudoir for the women of whose lives you can change, who you can impact, who you can get them to see themselves in a new way. So you can be fulfilled creatively. That's what you're working for. And everybody else can go continue to be miserable, not enjoying whatever career path they've chosen. And the very last thing is that the more you give, the more you get. Since I started making these videos for you guys, it has given me so much. It has given me growth. It has allowed me to meet so many people. I've had a few people come up to me just out in the world. I've had a couple people come up and say, "Are you Michael?" And that is crazy to me that so many people have gotten so much out of what I've put out. So by giving so much, I've received so much. So thank you for being a part of this. And I hope you continue this journey with me and see where things go, see what we can create, see what good we can do. And until then, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Got a little emotional at the end there. Can't be having that.